No, this is not me checking up on people. This is me doing a beer review, as usual. Because, you know, I like beer. I mean, honestly, if there's a beer drinker out there that says, oh, I don't like beer, can't call yourself a beer drinker. If you're a beer drinker and all you drink is My Card's lemonade or something like that, then you're not a true beer drinker. I mean, come on. There is an art to beer. Not just putting lemonade in a thing and putting yeast in it. You know? But it is what it is. Yes. I definitely like all kinds of beer except for Bud Light. Bud Light is for the confused ones. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, just go right through the can. Although I did do a video of me with these doing a shotgun. So, yeah. But, you know. I mean, come on. Wolverine claws. I mean, these things are sick. Yeah. And they are welded. They are welded. They are. Not to my hands, obviously. But I wish I could just shoot these back into my arm and have mutant healing powers, but, you know. But they're just fake. But yeah, is there anybody out there that wants to see a Irish beer being reviewed? If you'd like to leave a message, please hang up and try again. No, it's if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. I was doing that today just to mess with people. No. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. Yeah. Man, it's so funny to use my whistles just to mess with people. Like, at work, I'll get my boss with this whistle. And it's the same sound as our emergency door in the back, which a lot of people use to, you know, grab something and just go through as an easy exit. But yeah, so I like to mess with people with my whistles. Like, I'll go, and people will be like, where is this bird? Pretty much, you know. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. Excuse me. Sorry, the person you have dialed is no longer in service. Please hang up and try again. Stupid things. Yeah. Man, what is up with everybody, huh? How's everybody doing, huh? Am I not goofy enough for you? Hi, how you doing? We do have the beer of the day, Harp. Product of Ireland. It is made by Guinness. Although I think Guinness is just the name of the beer. Yeah. Harp is the actual name of the brewery. So. This is a lager, which is pretty nice. It's not really dark. It's more of a golden color, which is nice. Oh man, it is good too. And I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Oh man. Yeah. That sunset is beautiful. You know what sucks about having a son? Well, not a son, but the sun, is that it's so beautiful, but you cannot look at it. You can't look at it because it'll actually hurt your eyes. It'll actually make you blind. It's just one of those beauties you just can't look at. It's like an arc on welding. You can't look at it. You can only hope that you're doing the right thing. But yeah. Oh man. My face looks shiny in the sunlight. Oh, it is a good beer. Although I can't drink the whole thing because it is for something else too. Oh, in Puerto Rico, you only have to be 18 to drink this. It says 21 or older in U.S., but in Puerto Rico, it's 18 plus. Huh. In Argentina, it's 10:15 p.m. Well, here in Arizona, it is 6:16 p.m. It's afternoon. Yeah. Argentina. That's where Dexter was going to go with his felon girlfriend and all that and his kid, but then he ended up in a different area. Yeah. Yeah, have you seen the show Dexter? Where he's like a serial killer and all that, but he works for the Miami PD. I mean, his shows are like really picking up again because he's making new ones. But yeah. I gotta say, man, Dexter, he's a badass. I can't drink too much of that because I do need it for TikTok. So. Excuse me. Oh, you don't understand what I'm. Oh yeah, in Argentina, you guys speak a different language. Isn't it Spanish or something? I don't know your guys' language. I don't know if there's like a translator on here, but yeah. Can I speak slower? Oh, definitely. Sorry. All right. So there is a show. Um, it was a TV show. So sorry if I'm speaking too fast. You're fine. You're fine. Hey, I totally understand. Um, so when I was a kid, there was a show. It was called Dexter. Not Dexter's Laboratory, but Dexter. It was about a serial killer who worked for the Miami PD, which is Miami Police, and all that. And uh, he was basically getting rid of the bad people and all that. And um, yeah, it was a great show, you know. And the ending kind of was a little wonky for the very last season of it, but you know, it's definitely a show to look up. You know, especially at the end when they're saying that they want to move to Argentina. But yeah, so he's learning the language of Argentina and all that just so that way he can move there and all that, but it doesn't end up that way. So, but definitely check it out and everything. You know, it's definitely it's a show worth seeing. It really is. I think my mom just got home. The dogs are barking nonstop. Hey, what's up? How you doing? My mom brought the garbage can in. Yay! Yeah. This is the beer of the day. Harp. Not too bad. My cell phone is running out of battery, but I'm subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. I had a customer be kind of rude to me today. So this customer, so I drink NOS energy drinks, you know. The only energy drink that I'll drink because it actually works, it does what it needs to do. So it's like people drinking Red Bull all the time, you know. Well, he saw me drinking it, and I set it on the garbage can so that way I could do a carry out. Well, he's in his little front wheel 3-wheeler, you know. I hate it when other people are. I wasn't serving him. I was serving somebody else. He was leaving. He saw me set my drink down, and I had taken a sip out of it and set it there so that way I could do a carry out. And I was pushing the dolly, and he got out of his little 3-wheeler thing, and shit you not, he bitch slapped this can right into the garbage can. And I was like, bro, I mean, I didn't say anything to him because I was about to flip up on this guy. I was like, there was still this much in there. And I was like, bro, for real, did you just throw my energy drink in the garbage when it still had energy drink in it? And I told my boss and I told my other boss, I was like, if you see him again, bring it to his attention because he pissed me off today. And I'm glad I didn't go confront him because I would have freaking flipped on this guy. Not because he did it, it's just more of the fact that I need that for my work day. That is how I get through the day. That is how I don't flip on people. That caffeine helps, you know? And I just put in a pouch in too, and I usually have something to drink with it. But yeah. I know. And I wanted with every being to confront this guy, but I knew that I would be yelling at this guy because it's like, bro, you knew I said it there for a reason. It's like, come on. And I don't know if he was mad at me or something, but it's just like, because he was saying something, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I had to go and help someone. And it was just like, bro, like, freaking, I like, and he was in the store yesterday. And he said something about short term memory loss, which I don't know how you have a license to drive something if you have short term memory loss. Like, that shouldn't be legal. You shouldn't be allowed to drive a car if you have short term memory loss because then you can't remember the ways of driving. Anything. You shouldn't have a license to drive anything if you have short term memory loss. But apparently he said he had it. Um, so he has ADHD. So I would definitely have him help you try to fix it. So I was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactive disorder, which is ADD and ADHD. Um, I found that if you have him help you, or if you have him just like kind of like learn how to do it to fix it, you know, it's better for you both. You know, it you both learn something, and honestly, it in the long run, he's gonna be so happy that he helped you fix it, and he's gonna be riding that thing. You know, get a new motor for it and everything. Yeah, yeah, and honestly, just get a new motor for it or whatever. Have him help you install it and all that, and and just yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's what you were asking, but I mean that's just my opinion. But yeah, I mean just get a new motor for it. I mean it's a roller coaster. It needs a new motor. If anything, put a fast one in there. Because us ADD kids love that. We love speed. Unfortunately, there are some people who are like living at a 10 out of 10, and some people who are just living at like 3 out of 10. Okay. That's a little random, but okay. He likes it when I go and help him build a ride. He just pushes the cart around the track. Yeah. And you know what that teaches him? It teaches him aerodynamics and electricity and engineering. Because obviously it was engineered to do what it needs to do. So, I mean, me, I built my own motorbike just so that way I could get to work. That took some ingenuity. But yeah. 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 And when I was like 10 or 11 years old, my dad would teach me how to build things and all that, He taught me how to cook. He taught me how to build, He basically taught me how to be a man and how to deal with the women in my life because I was basically raised with my mom and my sister. So, yeah. What? I've literally never done that, Reba. I don't have a roller coaster. I have a big backyard with a iceless cooler, camping chair, TV dinner tray, fire pit, and 4 dogs. Yeah, I wish I had a roller coaster. I'd be on that like every day. Do you have like a tall roller coaster, or is it just like a little small one? My mom talking to the dogs. So if you go on Safari, not saying you have to do this now, but when you get off live, just search up Spectrum Carnival Amusement. I work with them during the season, and I'm actually the co-owner of it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Is that in Arizona? Or do you guys come down to Arizona? I'm gonna have to take a picture of that. Hey, I can't hear you. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? I was asking if your little Spectrum Carnival thing was here in Arizona. Oh, it is? Oh, that's cool. I'll definitely have to look into that. Because I finally got my mom into liking roller coasters and all that. So, yeah. Oh, it's in Wisconsin? Oh, travel around. I don't know if we're in Arizona. I have to ask the owner, but yeah, I mean, if you guys ever do come to Arizona, like, heck yeah, like, I'll get my mom into it and all that. This, this was actually hilarious. We went to Disneyland one time, and there was the Tower of Terror ride where, it goes up and then drops. Well, We waited in line for like ever for this. And my mom's like, you know what? I'm gonna let you go on this first and then you can tell me how it is. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yes. So I went on it, and then I went back in line, and we had those little wristbands where we could just, go. And I was like, it wasn't that bad, Mom. It's actually really good. It was fun. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes. And so we get on the ride. We're all buckled in and everything. And the lady's like, you got anybody want to get off? And we were like, no. And she was like, well, too bad anyway. Hi.
Hi.
I'm talking about the time about when I got you onto Terror Tower, Tower of Terror at Disneyland.
That was really rude. It's really a scary day.
What's up, man? How you doing? So I got her on there, and right when she was like, "Is it bad?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's bad." She freaked out, and then the ride began, and then after that, we went on it like 5 more times. I helped her get over her fear. Dang what? Oh, the fact that I got her on the ride and tricked her? Yeah. Oh, these stupid little gnats. Harp. Logger. We have a similar ride at Spectrum Carnival. It's called the Drop Tower. Ooh. I love the drop. The only reason I like the drop ride is because it gives me butterflies in my stomach, and I love that feeling. I love it. It's like excitement to me. When I feel those butterflies in my stomach, it's just like, oh, this is a fun ride. Oh, Darlene's gone potties outside. Good girl. That's a good dog. Yeah, for the new people on here that are, for the people that are scrolling and watching this, I don't know if you're gonna catch this, but definitely subscribe, or watch this live. I do some cool stuff, that. I've actually lost some subscribers. I don't know how, but I'm getting a lot of views on a lot of my videos, but losing subscribers. I'm confused. Well, I understand that there's a fluctuation, but I'm confused. I mean, on some of my videos, I'm getting like 1 point something K views on them, but yet I'm down to 548 when I was at 550. So a little confused by that. I mean, the amount of views that I'm getting, it just doesn't add up. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's not really why I do the lives. I do the lives mainly just, to have more people see what I can do and all that, and what I do for this channel. It's like a longer video, basically, but, um, but yeah. But I am going to get off here, guys. It was great talking to you. I did take a picture of the Spectrum Carnival, so I can look that up. I do have to do a TikTok live because I promised my audience on there that I would. So, great talking to you guys and everything. You guys are awesome. Keep being awesome. And if you guys have a beer, take a drink from me. You guys are awesome.